Are you guys ever not sure if a woman is trying to seduce you or not? Are you usually confused if a woman is flirting with you and they want to possibly bang you or do something even more than that? Well, wait, what? What is more than banging? Pegging, I guess? Anyway, today we are going to learn the art of seduction, and this is a video tailored toward women and trying to teach women what men want. And as me identifying as a man and being a man, I guess I am qualified to judge whether this is true or not, and judge whether there's any truth to this, if this is what men like, at least if it's what I like, and possibly we can learn something from this as guys and girls. If there are any women watching my videos, here you go. Here are some ways you can seduce us men or fellow women, whatever you're into. I mean, I don't judge on this channel, and we don't judge. So anyway, let us jump into this video and get seduced, I guess. That might be kind of cool.
In my dating life, I can't tell you how many men I've encountered, especially like young men, and they'll straight up say, I've never seen anything like this in real life. And that's what you want to hear. You want to be the girl that he'll never forget, and for good reasons.
Yeah, that is not mutually exclusive to either sex or any sex if you want to go into the gender theory stuff. But anyway, yeah, a lot of people like that intriguing uniqueness, and that is why, I always preach, be yourself, be your genuine self, your most unique self that you can be, and that will be polarizing, and that's actually a good thing. It's so much better to be polarizing and have those people that either love you or hate you than to be just kind of this wishy-washy person that is agreeable but no one really loves them, but also no one dislikes you, so you're just kind of like in the middle. You're just kind of like this person where people can leave you or take you, and yeah, that is not a good position to be in. So yeah, strive to be unique and be yourself, and that's the best dating advice you could probably ever have. It's hard these days though, because of social media and all these pressures we have on the internet and through other people. There are a lot of pressures that we have to kind of conform to this one mold, this one body type, this one image that is out there. That is social media, and what we see in social media, the pictures that are representative of these ideal images, whatever they may be, they look good on paper, but they are not practical in person and in practice, really. And so you shouldn't be judging how you look on these pictures that are highly doctored, highly edited, highly staged, and set up in a way to make it look how it is, really. It's not real. And so you shouldn't be setting expectations and setting your standards on something that's not real, really. So be yourself, but always try to be the best version of yourself. Being yourself, that's not an excuse to just not go out there and do anything or change anything that might be bad about you. When I say be yourself, I mean embrace your passions, your interests, while also focusing on being a better version of yourself.
Like a maestra of seduction, like someone who truly knows her craft. It knows that everything has to look like you didn't try, like you just are.
So I get that sentiment. That goes for men too, where this kind of effortless attitude, where even if something did take a lot of effort or it took a lot of time to put something together, like an outfit or anything really, a profession, something that you've created, as effortless as you can make it seem, that seems to be like the coolest thing to do. So if you're just filming videos all day and editing them all day and working extremely hard, like some people I know, that's not necessarily as cool as someone that just picks up a camera and they're just naturally gifted and they can just edit in 30 minutes and it's awesome and all their videos are great. This is a very specific example that's not really generalizable, but anyway, yeah, that effortless, it's like an effortless cool thing. And yeah, that is cool. Not necessarily sure how it comes into seduction. I guess if you're like really good at flirting and that comes naturally and it seems like it's a natural thing and seems like it's an effortless thing, then that's a turn on, which yeah, I would see it as a turn on. I think you can take it too far as a man from a male perspective seducing a woman if it seems like you've done this a million times and it's super easy. then that can make you come across as like a player type, and some women won't like that. Because they'll think that you're just being manipulative or that you've had an extensive sexual history, and some women aren't into that. And I guess some men aren't into that too, so it probably applies to both.
The lingerie is one of those things, that's why you must wear it every day and enjoy it and wear things that fit you, so you're just like, what? You know, it's not, you didn't put it on for him, you're not like stumbling out of the, out of your bedroom like, oh, I put this on for you and posing. You're already wearing it, and it's like he's lucky he's there and he gets to experience it.
That's fantastic advice, and I'm going to actually tell my girlfriend that she should probably be wearing lingerie 24/7 when she's around me, and yeah, I can totally get behind that. If you're a guy, just walk around in like assless chaps or like a man thong all day. That way it seems natural, and your girlfriends or boyfriends, whatever you're into, will love it, I am sure. This is something we can all benefit from. Me especially, because I'm going to text my girlfriend this like right now.
Like if a guy wanted me to wear like little bobby socks and like a schoolgirl uniform, I wouldn't do it because it doesn't make me feel good, and ultimately it wouldn't be sexy if I didn't feel good.
Yeah, so this actually happens in sex a lot. If you're doing things that you're not comfortable with, or you're with a partner you're not comfortable with, then it's never going to be that sexy, it's never going to be that great of an experience, because you're going to be able to detect that and you're not going to be in the moment. If it's you or your partner, it's just going to kind of create this disconnect where you're kind of thinking like, are they judging me? Am I doing this right? And it just doesn't feel right and you're not comfortable, which is why I always preach that you should communicate with your partners, talk about sex, get to know them on a sexual level. That way, when these scenarios come up, you are more comfortable with that person, you build that rapport with that person, and then it's easy sailing because you're not going to be insecure about someone that you really trust and can confide in. Then if you mess up, or it's crazy, or if it is stupid what you're doing, then it's just kind of funny and you can move on, and it's not going to be like this embarrassing thing that follows you for the rest of your life, like an STD or something else bad that can happen during sex. So, yeah. I love that I have to also use sexual analogies for, like, bad things. Whatever.
The girl he never forgets is sexually knowledgeable. You should read everything you can about eroticism and sex. Even if you don't want to do certain things, you don't have to. But being knowledgeable is really important.
Yeah, and that is why you should probably watch all of my videos and subscribe, because I do daily content, daily videos, and we talk about this sexual stuff all the time. You can be as knowledgeable as, more knowledgeable than the average person, that's for sure. I'm really selling myself high here. If I didn't convert anyone with that sales pitch, then I'm not good at sales apparently. You really should be as knowledgeable as you can be about as many fields as you are interested in. For example, everyone at school has a subject they don't like, and although they are reading all about it and learning all about it, it doesn't stick with them, does it? It just, you take the test and it's like, okay, I don't want to ever think about that ever again, and that's that. So it's the same thing with these kind of out of school subjects, I guess, sex being one. If you're not interested in this stuff, then it's never going to take you anywhere if you just fill up your life with reading about it and studying it. So it really needs to be something you're interested in. But that goes for everything. You should really be learning new things and broadening your horizons, figuring out what you are interested in, and then developing those things. Because that makes you just more of an interesting person, and then you're more attractive anyway. Not necessarily seduction-wise, you're just more attractive in every way.
I think maintaining mystery is important. When I'm with a man, I don't let him see everything. I keep my feminine wits about me.
Yeah, mystery and intrigue, and even teasing in sex, and kind of pulling back and pulling away and kind of making them want you more because you're kind of teasing with them. Those are all extremely seductive things. They're extremely sexy and things you should do. Mystery is powerful, but be careful with it. You should be genuine to yourself, you should be honest, and you shouldn't be just hiding things arbitrarily just to kind of create this cool, mysterious vibe, because that can totally backfire on you if you are too closed off and people just feel like they can't penetrate your boundaries. Not talking about other kinds of penetration this time. If they feel like they can't break down your walls because you're just too mysterious and brooding, and then you're just not going to be that interesting, honestly, because you can't get anything from you. So don't just arbitrarily hide things. When it comes to mystery, I think it's better, not necessarily mystery as in like revealing things about yourself or your sexuality. More mystery as in like you make people wait longer before you just reveal everything. So all you guys and girls out there that are just sending nudes willy-nilly, just whatever, I'm going to send my dick to 20 people and maybe one of them will like it. This is especially for women. A lot of men get turned off by women that are just too easy and will just reveal everything about themselves and their entire bodies, and they're just sending you pictures and all this kind of stuff. It takes that intrigue away that, you know, it's so exciting to discover these things about someone, especially sexually, where you like undress one piece of clothing at a time and it's all this build up and you've been imagining what they might look like naked. If you just kind of ruin that and just send a nude photo just of yourself, then it's kind of like, well, now there's nothing more to like uncover and enjoy. She's really right about that. Mystery is a good thing, but like I said, don't just do it arbitrarily just to kind of create this mystery that's almost a fake mystery. This takes practice and I wouldn't suggest it for everyone.
I mean, I think like just, I don't know, I mean having a sense of adventure, you know, like I've bathed in my lingerie before, you know, taken off the stockings, flung them across the wall and they stick. You know, I mean, and having like a sense of adventure and a sense of humor when it comes to sex and romance.
Sense of adventure is important, and yeah, that's sexy. She seems to have a kind of thing with lingerie. I guess her sense of adventure is just wearing lingerie 24/7, doing menial tasks in lingerie. I mean, she's probably going to like the post office in lingerie. She's probably dropping her kids off at daycare in lingerie. You know, just, you know, everyday tasks, but it's adventurous if you wear lingerie. So just, you know, just do that.
If you ask a man when you were sexiest, it was probably a time when you were completely free and happy and having a good time and laughing.
Alright, so she finishes off with probably the best piece of advice in there, that the sexiest you can possibly be is when you feel comfortable, you feel like yourself, you're having fun, and you're just free to express yourself completely, which goes back to a thing I said earlier in this video, which communication, building up that trust, building up that rapport so that you can get as comfortable as you can with that partner. That will enhance your sex so much because you're not going to be thinking about insecurities anymore. You're going to be thinking about sexy stuff, and that's going to make your sex that much better. Alright, hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you guys can now go seduce anyone. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to go out and get some lingerie for myself, and I am going to definitely tell my girlfriend that she needs to wear it more often, because that's a win-win for everyone. Well, I don't know, is it a win for her? Whatever, she'll be better at seducing. And so yeah, it is a win-win. Anyway, if you like this video, leave me a like, leave me a comment if you have any questions, and I'll answer them down there. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And until next time, hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys.